that pill Claire trying to get pregnant by like 4 niggas at a time. Finally, it has happened to me right in front of my face, and I can't even hide it. Finally, the way I feel about you, I can't get enough. Okay. If you only knew the way I feel about you, finally, because finally these holes are finally getting exposed. I have to tell you guys something. This is going to be put on unlisted afterwards because this is too ratchet for like the YouTube. But this is a part of the spiritual warfare that's currently going on in our communities, you guys. And I have to talk about it. You're going to see a lot, and it's unfortunate, but hey, right? So let's start from the very, very, very beginning in terms of how this bullshit got started. Now, I had to put this video out because this is a part of the spiritual warfare that a lot of you guys are dealing with right now in our hoods, in our communities. Those of you guys who work in the social service office, etc. The foster care system is defunct. The welfare system is defunct. The social work system is straight defunct right now. And the public health system and community system is defunct because of what's going on right now. And I have to talk about it because what I put on my channel gets people out of charges, gets people out of jail, and gets people out of like torture chambers and fucked up stuff with the mob and the cartel. Right. Fast. So, right. You are so ridiculous. Thank you for that. So you guys remember last year when I was doing the deep sea diving videos, right? And we were talking about basically how there was an individual by the name of Castle Redmond that was working for an organization called the California Endowment. And he was a serial killer. He had kidnapped, raped, and murdered several women who went missing from social justice, education, philanthropy, and other conferences. Several of them. So what ended up happening was because this man was doing sex magic and love spells on me and starting a bunch of bullshit with my name that created like an akasha, because he was trying to like do a soul switching ritual by creating gossip. A grown ass man that is almost 60 fucking years old. This nigga went to start a bunch of shit. You guys know that, hired Stephanie, all that blew the fuck up and destroyed everyone's hood. Because why? When they got caught up for doing death rituals, kidnapping people's kids to play with magic, starting a bunch of bullshit, trafficking people, gang stalking me, everyone got charges. So they said, oh, we need to start setting everyone up so we can have enough time to play with enough magic to try to like get out of this case, or Daisy like not press charges on us, or make Leon, my twin, not press charges on us, or make Maria, who is the new director of the FBI and my nanny like 20 years ago, hit us up with charges. So all these bitches that you see on like Instagram and YouTube and stuff like that, they're scattering. One person that is a prominent example of this is Zaini Noor, aka Buzz Down Billions. She is completely offline because she started a lot of this drama, which lit Atlanta up so badly. 19 people got shot overnight, and most of them were young people. 8 of them died because of what they started with this magic that ran into Atlanta, because all these bitches went on the run from Oakland, followed me to Atlanta because they couldn't stay safe in Oakland. Then they came to Atlanta and started a bunch of bullshit. I left Atlanta. Wow. Drama. But guess what? There's an update, and you're going to be so mad at this fuckery. When you realize like how ratchet this story is, you're like, okay, Queen, okay, Professional High Priestess is a movie I'm watching, right? Because something really ratchet is going right now down in people's hood, and I can't tell you, it has to be super private and very, 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 very exclusive. But you'll get an invite. Thank you, Aguasai. Thank you. So now what ended up happening was, you guys remember those deep sea diving videos? And I used to like see different things in my dreams and stuff like that because they were playing with spell work and sex magic and da-da-da-da-da. Okay, do you know that this something really ratchet happened? You guys know that they've been finding these bodies since like 2008. Nah, 2000 and like the latest body is like 2009. All of them have been cataloged, DNA evidence everywhere, because those bodies were in the water for so long, right? And because we found them and they were connected to Castle and they never litigated him. Do you know what ended up happening? They started trying to blame those rappers in the Michigan River that I did a deep sea diving on all the Detroit rappers and Chicago rappers and Michigan rappers. That's one of the reasons why Spenzo got his ass beat, because he was playing games with some of these tarot rolls and stuff like that were doing readings for this nigga Castle and the other people that got caught up playing games. And it's in this video right here. Fuck. Got him part 2, the Saints coming in. Who? St. Clair. This is gonna come crazy. So wait though, I have to put this link in the comment box and you guys have to watch this, because in this video, you guys remember I used to do these because I kept on seeing maps. I would get locations, I would get names and faces. Every single woman all the women that he killed, that they pulled from these different waters, I named where the scars were, how tall they were, their body shape, their hair color, etc. That's how this shit went down. You guys did not see this. This blew the fuck up at the FBI. Several people were fucking fired. A lot of people are dead, you guys. That's why I had to get offline. It was too ratchet because of what they started in everyone's hood, trying to get everyone charged. Several people went to jail. There's a really major hitter. He ended up going down, and his sister ended up going missing because of Drake, because of this. Because they're like, nah, let's get him put in jail, then I have to kill her for like telling on me for doing this stupid shit. Because Drake killed hella sex workers and rituals with them, and all those bodies came popping up where? Turks and Caicos, and Miami, and one in LA, who everyone's looking for this woman that's like half, I believe, half Asian and half Spanish. Right. So look at this video. This is one of the videos where he dumped her body like in the river, right? And look at this is Lake St. Clair. St. Clair is actually one of my saints too. She was like one of my saints. St. Clair. This name Claire is going to come up again. Just wait. Who was St. Clair about Sisi, right? St. Clair, aka Santa Clara. I was also born in Santa Clara, California. The longitudinal latitudinal line is 37. Remember, we went into that too, okay? Right? Because 37 people got charged, right? Thank you. In these indictments that I'm going to talk about because of what they started. St. Clair in Michigan, right? Okay, so we were looking at this map. I want you guys to go through this and look at this because as we were looking through this map, there's a name that comes up here, Bear Line, right? Okay, and then we started looking up more stuff, right? Bear Line. I didn't even mention that. I was like, that's going to come up later in the video because T Grizzly is the one they try to charge. You guys know T Grizzly. These colors in my chain like a peacock. Wait, but T Grizzly is the grizzly bear, and that's his totem. And he always what? Has a grizzly bear on all his albums. Wait, though. Who else is a grizzly? Who else is a grizzly? I'm going to put this in the comment box. You're going to be so mad. UC Berkeley Bears. The California Bears, too. He went to UC Berkeley. UC Berkeley Bears, right? This nigga that's out like murdering people and starting a bunch of shit and causing drama. Him. This is him. He doesn't have no job, no nothing. The funny thing is, you see this man right here, Ray Colmenar. This is funny. He used to work at the California Endowment, right? He just got like a whole like promotion and shit like that to be like a managing director. He left that organization and he went to go do what? He is now the director of Akhenaten Foundation, where Lateef Simon got fired from. The one I told you with the this is very important because you guys saw this somewhere like they thought you were joking. No, they really got caught up. And they're on YouTube talking about God and spiritual husbands because they're tired of doing sex work and trying to get back online and get monetized. And they're blocked from that. Anybody that allows Stephanie, Teachy, Ghetto Nut, all these readers to like monetize their channel, monetize any of their content, do this and do that, they are basically funding like a not only white supremacists because of what they got involved in, but a like a cult. They've been like labeled as a cult and labeled as a specific like murderous faction, a crime organization, a crime syndicate that's getting beyond RICO charges because of what they did. That's why none of them are monetized. From Shantae, Astro Queen, down to them. This went really fucking far what they started by playing Weevil Magic. So Akhenaten Foundation. Right. President. All this stuff, right? She used to be the president of this foundation. She used to be the director. She got fired. She's broke as fuck because she went to play with my name. And he used to work at Castle. They got in a fight because Castle kept on getting bitches pregnant. And the endowment kept on having to pay for abortions, having to pay bitches out of court because, okay, he put magic on you because he killed your husband and then you had sex with him and you got pregnant, but you're still fucking on him? Okay, whatever. Let's just cash her out and keep her quiet. Yes. Castle's also a bear. He was on the football team. Number 37, this is going to come up. What's that longitudinal line from Santa Clara, St. Clair? And this is Lake St. Clair where they pulled all these bodies from in Detroit and they're blaming T Grizzly because the bodies they're trying to make it seem like, oh, well, this body was put here at this time and you were living here. Those are Castle's bodies. Because she talked about this and you never, ever brought this out. Yeah, the pregnant woman, I know about that. They pulled her out the water and you started a war in Chicago because her baby daddy is like one of the top Arabs and you disrespected her family. Castle murdered a pregnant woman, cut her baby out of her stomach. Her baby daddy's been looking for her. They were able to find out what happened because of my deep sea diving. Yeah, because I said there's a pregnant woman that got pulled out of that water and they had her body. And all of Chicago is so fucking lit right now because of what they did. Because they uploaded her family to virtual reality castle and the California endowment. Martha Jimenez, who was his boss, hey, and was like, your daughter's dead, bitch. Ooh. Ooh, this is getting hella shit started. This ratchet, delusional, disgusting, trifling ass woman right here. All of them have went to jail. This lady has so much money that got put on her head in LA. It's ridiculous. That's not what she looks like. She looks like more like this delusional ass like donkey thing right here. Yes, she's gay. Turning out all the young gay women like, oh, I can get you money that if you can help me get brujeria and set up your whole hood with like fake ass police officers and like bitch ass niggas that set up the cartel. That's what she's doing right now, starting hella shit. Oh, this is so messy. I have to put this out here because you guys have no idea what's been going on. They paid for so much magic, all the herbs got broken. They robbed everyone's herb counters, herb companies, etc. Now they're playing with everyone's chemicals because now the new spell work is let's go get these chemicals on planet Earth, and there's a witch that will put a specific magic on you in space, and then I could put chemicals like in a computer and then target you. That's what they're doing now. It's called the chemical server. Yeah, this is what you know. So this video, you guys can go watch because it talks a little bit about the details. And somebody just got out of their charges because of this in Detroit. They try to blame Meek, Rocky, T Grizzly, a few niggas that make music in Chicago, a few people that make music down in Ohio and Indiana, starting hella drama. They even pulled in like people from they pulled in Baby. They were saying it was Quavo and Offset. Yes. And these bodies are all castles. This is what they started, I swear. The property manager for the building that I live in, he got fired and ran out of Atlanta because he was trying to play with their name because he put a camera in my apartment and everyone found out. This is what's been going on. I have to show people. But there's a lawyer behind this. There's a lady that's involved in this stuff. Her name is Claire White. This woman is supposed to be a lawyer in the Bay Area, right? And Miss T Grizzly. And you want to know how this even came up? All these colors in my chain, like a peacock, right? So I have a peacock. I love her so much. She's like 6 years old. She is so sweet. Her favorite song is Gigi D'Agostino, I'll Fly With You. So one thing she likes to do is like, she likes to like go fly different places and like listen to those type of songs. She loves music. When she, like her voice creates crystals. She's a very powerful guacatazi. So she likes doing that. So people were seeing my guacatazi like going out in different places on clouds, like just like flying and like singing her songs, right? She loves this music. Do you know that then this came up, all these colors in my chain like a peacock, because I was teaching people in the hood about the chemical banks, like how to like change one type of gold to another type of gold. This is something that's like we get together and we just talk about this stuff, right? How to make gold different colors like lavender and lime green, all kinds of stuff, right? And have it look dope. Do you know that we were all talking about that? And then this came up and then somebody got shot and killed in Oakland because of this lawyer, Claire White, who I'm going to talk about, because she was lying on T Grizzly and said, oh, you got charges because of T Grizzly and this is his hitter. And that's a lie. So this is what these bitches have been doing for the past year. And wait, why am I just now hearing about this professional hypnosis? I've been offline. I didn't say anything. I said a little bit 10 months ago when I made that warning video, beware that they're trying to put the dua on the internet, the underworld. And now look at it. Everyone's getting caught up with spy magic. People are getting caught up with charges. How did my phone get tapped? A whole bunch of shit. Now this bitch lawyer, Claire White, her husband is one of the people that got killed by these karmics. I'm going to show you because they're playing with magic, Prince White. Her kids don't even talk to her. His mom has put money on her head. This is Prince White. Yeah, he was a community activist. He led Determination Men's Group and Urban Peace Movement. Yes, and Prince passed away from a very rare, debilitating disease, stage 4, just like Amanda Green. Prince White and Amanda Green, who also passed away from a very crazy, debilitating illness. Because they were playing with magic. And this came out really tough. This came out really tough and it was really bad and really ratchet. There's Amanda. I remember they worked out of the same office that that same ratchet period blood bandit was in, right? Playing with magic, doing hella fuckery and starting nonsense. There's Amanda. She was a really sweet person. I cannot believe she passed away. This is so crazy. I cannot believe Amanda is not even on this planet because you guys will not stop playing with magic. She's Brazilian. Not Portuguese, and her mom is like indigenous, and her dad was like some other like light skin type of thing, right? Yeah, Amanda. Yeah, yes, very. You just have to meet her in person. She was a very beautiful person. I really adore her. This is Amanda, like her 24/7. because she like ran a program that taught us youth entrepreneurship. She was the most down to earth person. Like you guys should have never, ever, ever done that. Then they did magic on them when they passed away to bind them spiritually, so they wouldn't tell their friends and family or lead them to information. That's a very real thing. Your friends or your family pass away, and they're just watching you in the spiritual realm because they're only in the hood. They're just not on the physical plane. Then they put all this energy and chemicals and spell work between you and them to make it seem all mysterious. Oh, he was next to me. I'm right here talking to you. Like I can be physical. And we can actually eat together. Hello. But they put hella chemicals and magic on the planet to stop that until now. Ooh, these niggas got shot and killed by the police and they're showing up to court dates. What? And then I'm telling you, you guys may think I'm crazy, but when you see this shit in the news, there's so much going on. Like I said, it has to be quiet. That's in just, Oh, but let me talk about this bitch Claire White, because that's her husband, right? Meanwhile, when she was married to him, she was going around fucking on different niggas, burning everyone with HIV, a rare strain, working for the feds to set up the community. That's what they do. And she's specifically a lawyer that does like criminal like justice. I go live on Friday, 7 p.m. You need to watch this. Drunk, talking about, I be fucking on all these rappers. I'm gonna tell you right now, don't be playing with their money. This white lady. Yes, starting hella shit, putting on hella tips on here, lying, getting people caught up, stuff like that. This is what she does. She's so messy. Her name is in so many cases all across the United States. She got her bar license took. She wanted to run to Puerto Rico for several months. It's on her Instagram. Dodge vehicles 2016 and you are having IMEI, just like a phone, like some other like tracking number, right? This means that the car pings off of cell towers every 15 minutes, giving away its location. That's actually illegal. She has a tracking device that they can put on your VIN number. You're typing somebody's VIN number and then you can track their car by their VIN number because it's from space. It's a chemical server that gets attached to the 2, the 0, the 1, whatever frequency of the numbers in the VIN, and then it opens up a portal where you can track that frequency of the VIN anywhere on the car. Yes, specifically on the car. These holes started so much shit. This technology is not possible without what I just mentioned. Somebody just exposed something that they've been playing with though. And this is not going to stop here. I need you guys to see how disgusting this lady is. Oh my God. Everyone in Bayview is watching, everyone in the Bay is watching, Roach Giz is watching, Shoreline Mafia is watching, OG's in them, Mike Sherman's watching, Mozzie's watching, Prezi. Oh my God. This is her like doing a recent video. She's a big ass racist, but loves being around Black people. Like, I be fucking on rappers. She's really disgusting. Brandy played hella games for her and got several people set up in jail. These bitches are disgusting. She's dating some like young ass man that's like several years younger than her and has like kids. Her sons are like 10 or 11 or 12 or something, 14, 15. Look, criminal defense attorney. So this is how, I'll hide your gun for you. How do they find it? Ooh, fucking on her clients. Just because you're getting good pussy from me doesn't mean that you're not paying my lawyer fees. All her teeth in her mouth are rotting and hella yellow. I want you to listen to what she sounds like.
Different sets of rights. If you want to participate, you have rights. If you don't want to participate, you have rights. So most people feel like if they get involved in the criminal justice system as a victim or survivor, they have no choices. You have choices, especially if you're in California. The prosecutor's not going to tell you that.
No, wait though. So that's her, right? And then go on her Instagram and go watch these videos of her getting drunk and shit like that. Like, let me go on my Instagram because I have them all blocked. Let me go on my Instagram in real time because she's waiting to go on my Instagram to try and block me because she's like, oh, what's on there? Nothing. Because you guys know I don't be on Instagram. Let me go on her Instagram and show you something. You guys need to see her drunk, exposing people's cases. Yes, bitch. 60,000 subscribers, followers, and yes, in Oakland, and everyone is fucking talking about her. You guys heard about community activists? Sacramento disappeared. She was involved in that too. Some of you guys know the Lazembe brothers. They're like hard hitters. She was responsible for that young man going missing in Concord, Lazembe. Concord, because she thinks she's cute. Oh, okay. Can you help me set this person up? Yep. I've been making money setting niggas up. Keep running your mouth. Yes, this is the type of goofy shit that they allow in Oakland, the Bay. You have to know that so many people got shot, so many people got killed. It is so over. Then she started employing white bitches from the suburbs in the Bay, because you guys really don't know how the Bay rocks. There's the hood and then there's suburbs, really. They started employing white bitches from the suburbs to go have sex with these like hood niggas and trap them and set them up and like fight with them. And okay, she's hood, like how she run all this? Just be ghetto and ratchet, act like black women. That's not even it. Setting these niggas up in charges because they're doing love spells on them, so their fathers can find out where everyone's drugs is.
A grim discovery in the East Bay family.
Everyone's, so their families, their fathers can find out who's like, who everyone hitters are, where everyone's drugs is at, who everyone's connects is, so they can take over. That's what's been happening. The night that came out in the Bay Area, if you Google this on the news, Pleasant Hill, 19 cars got busted into and stolen. Please. 20 vehicles burglarized in a single night in Pleasant Hill. Yeah. Because of what came out about this bitch and all these motherfuckers and Brandy playing with these rappers and starting shit with these white bitches. They're so blacklisted. You have no idea. All that poke your lips out and injections and shit like that. No one's, I'm telling you right now, you do not have to worry about any of that with these hoes. None of them. We're not talking about Faye. We're talking about Cyborg or Clanklet. Basically like genetically modified white people that only have a specific type of DNA that indicates they've been on this planet less than one generation. So then how did you know that you could, why don't we even know that? So how many generations have I been on the planet and where did I come from? Space, where you still are in your indigenous body. And Chris Ray, the director of the FBI, knows that. That's the one that got Claire White pregnant, and that fetus that she aborted was actually tested and it was his DNA. Okay, great. So now, yeah. So this Lazenby, you guys want to hear about this? Right. His body was found January 7th along the highway. They did this, right? If you know who this family is, this is not possible at all. If you knew who this family is, because Castle Redmond was sleeping with one of the family members and set her up because he went to jail and got his ass beat by their brothers. How did we know that? If Castle did not go to jail and get his ass whipped by the Lazenbys because he was in the same cell as them, why is Damon Lazenby dead? So you mean to tell me that, thank you. Ooh, shit. Because remember, Ghetto Nut and all of them were lying. That's not true. That's, ooh. After everyone was talking about it and it's all written down and we all know, we've all been, okay. So, and texts and calls and 20 vehicles burglarized in a single night in Pleasant Hill. After they started all this shit in the suburbs, boom, your Mercedes is done for, gone across the border, gone back to China, gone wherever. Now, there is he is so ridiculous. They try to set him up so badly. Barry Acius. Now I see what, ooh. And she played games with Barry Acius. They try to arrest him. There's another person that they try to set up too. All these hoes right here, Julia, and all these bitches that you see. Is that Julia? I'm gonna tell you right now, she looks like Julia from Young Women's Freedom Center, Latifah Simon's old org. They're all involved because they know all the hood niggas that have cases and charges and working in the community. Tell me about your case because they work in the jail. Then they go back to Claire White and all these other motherfuckers and run their mouth and start a bunch of shit and play games with these rappers because they can't fuck on them or they're trying to get clout or they're trying to build their own little like popularity clique and shit like that because they're rats in the Bay. Yeah. Right. There's somebody that I have to show you. There's a Black woman that just came up. Yeah, a community activist. I want to just find her photo. Man killed in Sacramento shooting. Her hand was in that a few years ago. There's like, I'm trying to find specifically the case because it's like, it was just in the news. If you guys Google this, like, woman found dead, Northern California community activist, community like member. She was like a community member. Yeah, her, Marion Wilkinson, this one, Yuba City. She did this one and the other young Black girl in Sacramento that just came up dead too. That they said 22 years old. Right now, now they've been doing all this bullshit the whole time. Her starting shit. She's like trying to seem professional. You need to go on there. Yeah. Ooh, this plant is hella hot. Ooh, this plant is like good. There's some good smokes. Yeah, that's how ratchet this bitch is on a public fucking platform working cases because Gavin Newsom helped hide this bullshit because they killed her husband with magic. She knew that. She didn't care because her job was to have him set up by the feds. She was still fucking on other niggas because Prince White was very much a in DC where Ari Lennox destroyed DC with who? Dream Terrell. You guys remember Dream that shot me out? I used to fuck with Dream so tough. Dream specific case though, she's really like a casualty because Stephanie and all them did hella magic on her because Dream can do tarot readings and all of them are blocked. Dream lost that gift because she was starting hella shit with them. She didn't know that they were doing magic on her, set her up, and she had a twin and they blocked her from her twin. Right. And there's another one too. She used to be on here too. I'm trying to find her. Let me see. Ada. She used to do tarot cards too on here. She also got offline because they were doing hella magic on her, shit like that. They weren't involved though. Ada wasn't involved, but Dream to a certain extent, but how much of that was magic? Claire White was attacking both of them, starting hella shit. That's how DC, if you guys know what's going on in DC, that's why it's blowing up. If you hear what's happening in Philly, that's why there's a murder in Philly every hour. New York, that's enough. Thank you. She's the one starting this shit. Now, who has she been playing with? You're going to laugh. Mike Sherm, bad idea. Shoreline Mafia, hella bad idea. Mozzie, hella bad idea. And Prezi, hella bad idea. And she's the reason why something recently happened in San Francisco. An officer was shot and killed. Officer killed San Francisco. And I'm going to show you this because the old sheriff, her son was killed because of this bullshit with Claire White. The old sheriff of San Francisco, her son was murdered last year because of this bullshit. SFPD killed my son. Her hand in Chicago, Brick Jenkins, I can't even talk about it right now. But she's from there. She's going to talk. She's the new DA of San Francisco. Why? Because the old DA of San Francisco, Chesa Boudin, he got taken out of office playing games with these karmics. They put hella magic on him, threatened him, did a lot for him to support them in those court cases and lie about that shit that they were doing with that magic, stalking and harassing me. He is no longer in office. Google it. Yes, you guys thought this shit was a joke, but they started Stephanie and these readers, and they're trying to say she's crazy, she's this, and you bitches are all listening and watching that we're running your mouth on YouTube. You remember Chinette, Divine Dollhouse? Her hand is in this too, because they put her in Spy Magic, Claire White, because she's from Indiana. Her and Brandy, because Brandy was like, oh, go play with Chinette. That's how Chinette got shot at. Chinette got shot. She had another baby. She got shot because of Brandy. Yes, Divine Dollhouse, I was running her mouth. I'm like, talking about Daisy's just a disgusting person. I don't know her. Right. Yeah, she got shot running her mouth like that and playing with Brandy. Yes. Yeah. Is this her? Divine Dollhouse? Yeah. Chinette that was making like videos? I don't know. Or somebody must have taken this name because she was not on this. She was like doing tarot cards and like some other stuff. Oh, this is something else. Let me show you her YouTube. Divine Dollhouse, YouTube. Yeah. Somebody's looking her up with all those videos. Like, I'm just here to call out all the readers and stuff like that. Okay. So they put her in Spy Magic, found out a bunch of shit in Indiana and Ohio because they go back and forth. They're very close. That's why if you Google Ohio, there are several women being murdered. Thank you, Claire White. Putting people in Spy Magic and starting shit with hood niggas and like lying and playing with conflict spells. Ooh, shit. I don't know. I can't find her video because it was like Divine Dollhouse. I don't know what. She took her channel down because people need to see Chinette in her face. This is Chinette, Divine Dollhouse. Her, yes, this one with all these videos and starting shit. Yes, this is her face. They put her in Spy Magic starting hello shit because she was from Indiana and knew all these hood niggas. And her baby daddy is I'm gonna tell you right now. Chinette is ratchet, but her baby daddy is a hitter. So when this came out, he really, really, really got on her head. She did get blocked off that old channel. Yes, because of the ratchetry on there. YouTube just like took it down to make it seem like they weren't like involved in like letting it stay up and her trying to monetize it, to start drama. All these videos with Kim and Divine Dollhouse and all this, all that got these bitches charged so badly. Yes, and China did get charged. She's not even gonna tell you that, but she's gonna expose Brandy though, I promise you. All of them are gonna expose them, I promise you. Stephanie did magic on all those tarot readers to like get them involved and play with magic. There's a few of them that we didn't even get involved with. They all got charged. All of them are doing sex work now. All of them are homeless. All of them are dealing with bullshit, getting shot at, getting their ass whooped. Now, the last part of this is why all these cannabis robberies are happening in the state of California. So there was recently an officer that was killed in San Francisco on Harbor Road. I don't know if it's online. That officer was not killed on Harbor Road. That officer was shot and killed somewhere else, and they tried to blame Harbor Road to go ahead and blame Prezi. And she was involved in that. What's her name? Claire White. Now, Vicky Hennessy. Yes, Patrick James Hennessy, September 29th, 2022. This was just last year. Dugan's, mortuary. I am so fucking done. They're doing all the organ trafficking. You guys already know that though, because why they have so much money. And then the city made a program like, oh, if you get shot and killed, we'll pay for your funeral and stuff like that. And like it'll be all lavish to like make them a bunch more money. They're so disgusting. So Vicky Hennessy used to be the sheriff of San Francisco. Her dad was also a sheriff. You mean to tell me that the former sheriff of San Francisco, her son died, and her daddy was a sheriff too? That's how she got the job. Yeah, Vicky Hennessy. She doesn't give a single fuck. You guys play way too many games. She had her son knocked the fuck down, baby. Down. Vicky Hennessy is getting like real caught right now. You don't know how like deep this is. You have no, whoa. Now somebody's gonna be like, wait, Daisy, you've been talking about this for a minute. How is it that her son died during the middle of all this bullshit and you guys are lighting up the whole hood? You guys are gonna really find out some bullshit that's been going on. I'm telling you, so many people are out of millions of dollars. There are raids and robberies and doors getting kicked in left and right. I can say that it's over. Everyone knows you're done for. Now, about these rappers, that's done for. Right? Shoreline Mafia and shit like that. But with Shoreline Mafia, his baby mama, Jesus' baby mama's hella messy. He may not want me talking about his business, but they were trying to use her to set him up to get shot. That's why niggas keep on getting killed left and right, because it's her, Claire White, Saida Lolandes, and a bunch of bitches running around starting shit. Now, cannabis robberies. Where are all these cannabis robberies coming from? Cannabis robberies in California, they rob cannabis stores. So they run up in the cannabis club. Yeah. Los Angeles cannabis dispensary robbed of $1 million. 3 weeks. Cannabis owner robbed. They're in with gun. 2022. LA, Los Angeles cannabis dispensary, the victim of smash and grab. Now, what ended up happening? It came out that there's some people in the Chinese mafia that that play games with some Spanish folks and some Black folks that were robbing everybody's cannabis store. They just found them tonight, the whole warehouse. Who was doing this? Claire White and Nina Parks from cannabis activist. No, she's not. Nina gets close to people, find out who's doing cannabis business, doing cannabis work, or like moving their way underground and gets them set up. Her brother went to jail for several years because of her. Her dad's in jail too, because they were starting hella shit. And that was the missing link, the last piece, because they robbed hella people in LA. And T Grizzly has a house in LA that got robbed by them when he was in Detroit. In Atlanta, dealing with cases and charges that Drake brought down because he sacrificed so many people that everyone was like, he needs to die. And shit got so lit that he started having everyone like focused on. T Grizzly did this. Oh, he did? Let me look into that. Oh, Offset did this. Oh, shit, that's going to blow up with Glorilla. Let me not tell Glorilla I set up her whole head for charges and then killed her like original like soulmate and then had her running around with some nigga that's like actually killed him and then setting up her whole hood and I'm having sex with him. Oh, shit, I shouldn't have started that. Now, let me go like have sex with Ty Dolla $ign and give him HIV and say that it was Molly and Michelle who he's never had sex with when it was actually Zyme or Buzz Down Billions and because we had a threesome. Oh, shit, that's really messy. Let me go run down to Miami with Danny Lay setting up baby, right? Really with the babysitter, like, oh, I can be a nanny. Okay, why do I need a nanny? I got family. Why is now my daughter getting lead poisoning, right? Because Danny Lay, her father got kicked out the cartel because they're Pernil in Florida, ratchet Cubans and fake ass Puerto Ricans because they say, oh, Puerto Rican, they're Cubans, so they're all white, right? And let me go play with Danny Lay in Miami and set up everyone's cartel and get people killed in Puerto Rico because of some bullshit and drama and get everyone charged with 21 indictments that look like global and started so much shit in Summer House in the UK that everyone got shot. Okay, great. Right. So these robberies were all being done by Nina and Claire. And then they were storing them and reselling everyone's like cannabis stuff, like very stupid in a small industry like that. So I just have to come and talk about some of this nonsense that was going on in the hood, you guys, because this is very least lethal. The last thing that's going to come out here with this whole foundation fuckery with Castle, how he like hired all these bitches, started a bunch of bullshit, fucked all of them, had babies by all of them, killed one of them, hurt. She's missing. There's another one that he got pregnant. Her body just popped up. Yes, and he's still out of jail. He just got out of jail. Why? Because so many years ago, in the 80s, Council Redmond, who lived in Castro Valley, was fucking on Kamala Harris. They both gave each other HIV. Because she had one strain, he had one, and then they made a new one. So all this freaknik and having everyone get burnt and the HIV and war on drugs, that was the both of them that started that. Because Kamala Harris, oh, I'm cute and I'm light skinned, I can set niggas up and hello, right. So, oh, if you don't want to date me because I'm mixed and I'm going to shoot your black girlfriend, or I'm going to get your son, your dark skinned son put in jail 20 years later, just to like prove that you made a wrong choice to be with your soulmate and your twin. That's what Kamala Harris does. She's single. Talking about I have a husband. That's not her fucking husband. You can look at that man's face and tell he is not stuck his dick in her, but somebody else has. So that's what her face says. Can you tell how many men have dealt with me? That's like Kamala Harris, her face. I'm going to show you. Let's read her face because she started this. With Castle, they knew each other so many years ago. That's how they were able to do all this nonsense with all these bodies that have been popping up. Because 2014, Castle stopped doing that because they're like watching you. Because he was going back and forth from different conferences and women kept on popping up dead. And she called him and was like, stop doing that. That's how this got started. Kamala Harris has already been removed from office. They're just waiting for Joe Biden to die so that she can be president for like 3 days. And then boom, blam, boom. She's getting removed from office. Great. That's why this bitch looks like this. You guys, look at this, right? It's all fun and games until that spell work backfires and all that HIV that you've been trying to hide and start shit with, and all these hood niggas that you're fucking on to like play games in their hood and feel better than young bitches, right? Is gonna be done for. And she really started a lot with Glorilla, trying to fuck on like some dude that she was talking to set up his hood. Like, oh, okay, well, I'm gonna tell you something. You play with these like fast little bitches and they're still loose. I'm 50 something years old and I still got good pussy, and he just looked at her and walked away. And everyone's talking about it. That's why she was in Memphis for Tyree's funeral, but not in LA for everyone else's funeral for those mass shootings or other police killings that were happening all across New York and Philly and Miami for the past 3 months. Her face says, I just love dick. What about you? Her face right here says, I can take it from the back. Somebody's laughing. We on Tele laughing. Yeah, come on, Larry. Look at her. I'm gonna show you her face. You think this shit is a joke? That bitch is delusional and demonic and really like Kamala Harris knows how to play with me, so she can run her mouth and say, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that. She knows how to play with me. I beat her ass so many times. Kamala Harris, right? Look at, yeah. Well, her face right here says, I could take it from the back. What about you? What do you like? That's what her face says right there. Her face is like, Her face right here. I got your whole head set up. That's right. That's her face says right here. That's what her face says right here. There's more. Her face is right here. Why did you put those sex tapes out? Because there's videos rolling around about Kamala Harris getting dunked down to start the war on drugs and this new round of bullshit. Look at her face right here. What does her face say right here? This is Kamala years ago. Her face says, how many niggas can I like burn and set up before like the hood finds out it's me? Ooh. Yeah, you don't know this hole is really messy. Okay. Yeah, look at her face right here. What does her face say right here? Let me get it clear. Reading faces is a type of divination. You guys need to get your like cookies up. And that other bitch, I'm gonna look her up here. Like, learn to read faces online, and you're about eBay and this and that, and she's was doing tarot, not doing tarot. She plays with Lulu. I love Hashabashun, who Lulu got shot at because of what she started in Atlanta, but this bitch did too. I'm gonna show you her face. Read faces. She's very delusional. I'm gonna show you her too. How to read faces. She has like some like channel, like some mystique. Oh, and Angel. She's like angelic something. Like she's black though. She has like a video like how to read faces and everything that's on her page. It's like from her putting me in Spy Magic. She got her ass whooped so badly, and she's on the run right now. She has no money. They're all doing sex work. All of them have pictures and videos on the track, on the blade. There's an account on here. I can't even show this, and I will. It's called Lizard Hunter. Ooh, and you can go on here and you can see everyone that got put on the whole stroll. Brandy got caught on here. Yes, this is very major. I can't talk about this. I'm done. So right here, her face says, I could turn around and put the dick up still inside. That's like what her face just says, like, look back to you for like, that's literally what it said. I don't know why I'm seeing all these Trina lyrics. She was also involved in Trina's niece getting murdered, and they try to blame Trina for it. Come on now. Drake and her planned it. Because they started hella drama in Miami Gardens. Look at her face right here. Her face says, bitch, I will hack your phone and your Facebook and then start a fake Facebook group and run your business and start a bunch of drama. Her face right here says, I just pretend to be black. I don't know what the fuck I am. I don't fuck too many niggas. Okay. Her face right here says, ooh, wait till I get home and get on my computer and play in your bank account. Look at, what does her face say right here? How the fuck did they know that I set up the whole United States with China and Russia because I fucked on both of those niggas and got pregnant by one of them? Oh, what the fuck is that smell? Is this premenopause or postmenopause? Why am I still getting pregnant? That's not pregnancy. Those are like all like the aborted fetuses like finally like coagulating into one because she's really nasty. Kamala Harris got exposed. I really cannot tell you what has come out in text messages and documents. Oh, ooh, this is gonna get somebody shot at. Because yeah, that's what she does. Kamala Harris, she fucks on all these young niggas. And like, I'll protect you. And if you do this killing and this shooting, okay. That's how Chicago's at war. Because it's like the same nigga killing people on both sides. And he's like, fuck them and let's go over there. Well, fuck them, let's ride out. And ooh, shit, I'm supposed to be at 2 killings at the same night. I was tired. I was poisoned. No, you were trying to figure out how not to get killed. Boom, that's done. Hit him up. He's KTS. He's the main founder of KTS, and he still talks to Block. Hey, oh, hold up, hold up. Right. I got hoes from the north in the setup. Yeah, that's her favorite thing to say to Offset. Like, oh, I got hoes from the north on the setup too because they're the ones that started that bullshit with Takeoff. She's setting up their whole hood. She keeps on playing games with the DA of Atlanta, Fani. She's gonna get her ass whooped again. I promise you. Kamala Harris is on the run from everyone's hood because she has got hands put on her in front of the White House and everything. Look at this one. Her face says, you got bigger titties than me, and I'll make sure that they give you fake cancer, and then I'll have them. Ooh, child. Now this woman has breast cancer. She's watching this. She's going to find out. I'll help you, sister. I'm just done with it. Oh, with her husband? Oh, let's read that. Because he's going to get, what alimony? He's going to get alimony. He's a high priest. All right, look at his face. What does his face say? Can you please get me out of this fucking situation? His face right here, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just smiling. That's what I know how to do. Kamala, your breath smells like simple grain. You don't need to put pine sol in your mouth. Just stop sucking dick and leave Queen alone. Okay, you don't have to say things like that in front of the camera, pinching him. Just keep on smiling. I'm going to see my nigga after. Okay, well, you guys have seen like the Bay Area's finest. Their pussy's like all busted out in front of everybody and doing too much and getting everyone charges. But you want to know something that's hella funny? Her sister is not even remotely involved in nonsense. This is her and her mate. Yeah, Kamala Harris' sister. She's like tip top. She's one of the queens of the Bay. She put Mina in her place. She doesn't even talk to Mina, her daughter. What does her face say? Oh, let's read her face. Maya Harris, she's gonna get mad at me. It's okay. It's okay, Auntie. I'm telling you, Kamala Harris' whole family flipped. Her mom loves me. She called everyone in India. Have you heard of my daughter? Yeah, she ran. No, never, never Kamala. Can I get this? What this is like? Right, that's like Hindi. Never Kamala, right? My other daughter, Daisy. That's what everyone's saying because of what Kamala Harris started, and this went global. What is her face? Tony West, he's so funny. I messaged him on LinkedIn and he was like so nonchalant, even though I like put hella nonsense in his inbox about Kamala Harris. He was like, thank you, Miss Daisy. You're great. Have a nice day. Right. Tony West, who is he was the former legal counsel for Pepsi. Now he's the legal counsel for Uber. And he's married to Kamala Harris' sister. They're mates. His face says, don't ever ask me about Kamala Harris. I don't deal with her and I don't cuss. Please stop bothering me. I'm having a great day. That's what his face says. Maya's face says, I don't fuck with that bitch or that bitch. You know who that is? Stop asking me fucking questions and stop calling my phone. Thank you. Woo! Woo! Oh, hell nah. I'm hella done for. This is going to end up in somebody's office tomorrow. One of the things that also came out with this is the fact that Kamala Harris set up her sister with this white man who like their family had money so that she can like get in good with them politically. She ended up having a baby, which is Mina, right? But Mina never knew her dad. But it was funny because we helped Mina find her dad and a will that she was old, that Kamala Harris was trying to hide from Mina by setting her up in hella drama and trying to invalidate her will. But that's not how it works because Mina is an heir. She had a hair, aka a rabbit, and Kamala took your hair and put it in magic. Is it clear? I'm in your ear, right? The other ear. I'm telling you, Mina has put her hands on Kamala Harris. Let's see what's going on over here. Maya Harris again. I told you not to ask me that. Thank you. Her face right here says, I know my hairstyle is funny, but I was trying to look less at my stupid ass sister who won't stop trying to look like me and start shit, which you clearly see right here in her photos with her hair banging and long. That Kamala Harris tried to like steal. Let's see what her face says right here. My Harris, I'm the baddest bitch. Who are you? Thank you. I like her. I don't fuck with Mina though, right? So oh, Mina's baby daddy, that's the homie too. So yeah, people saw all that. Maya Harris, oh yeah. Yeah, Maya Harris. People saw that. What does my face say here? I'm the baddest bitch. This one says, I'm the baddest bitch. Period, point blank. Thank you. Isn't that so professional? I told you not to ask me about that. That's what this says. Right here. What does her face say right here? Tony says, Tony, what his face says is Obama's president again. Thank you. Life is great. What does Maya Harris's face say? Don't fucking ask me anything. My president is back. My Lambo is blue, but I have a Tesla. That Kamala tried to steal, right? Ooh, let's look into this. Mina and her mama. Her face says, Mina, you better not be starting no bullshit. I'm only taking a picture to let people know I will whoop your motherfucking ass. Okay, mom, I'm still starting shit. You may have to bail me out of jail 3 times. Okay, so that's that. Oh, here. Because Kamala has it out for Mina. I built you up, I can break you down. That's what she tells her every day. Yep, I know Mina too. Because Mina flipped and now she wants to work with me. Yeah, every day. Kamala, I built you up, I can break you the fuck down, bitch. Yeah, that's what she tells Mina. They beef and fight, and Mina put her hands on. Oh, this is like good drama to last a lifetime. I'm telling you, that's why the internet is quiet in the news, because everything is happening in my world. You can't get access though. Agosana approved. Hey, let's look at this picture. What does it say? Kamala, bitch, you're trying to turn out my daughter. That's not your baby. Oh, this is my daughter. I turned her out into a ratchet. Oops, she stole half my sister's daughter because she's not successful in being that delusional, or so I thought. This is my auntie and my mom. This is my auntie and my mom. My auntie and my mom, my auntie. Just pay attention to my auntie. My mom's way better and way better. My auntie and my mom, right? This is my auntie and my mom. That's what Mina's face is saying. My mom's way better though. That's what her face is saying. And I know that. This is my auntie and my mom. This is Tony West. This is what he's saying here. Today's a great day. Mina, please don't start any shit. This is Tony West again. Today's a great day. Come on, I can't stand you, but Doug, you're a great guy. What does her sister's face say? I can't stand this bitch. She just tried to make it seem like she wasn't getting impeached. So, oh, you really don't know what got. Let's look up Obama's face. One last one. Mike Shermer's on the floor screaming and crying. Brother, it's all good. He's like, no, you really don't know that this is like a real divination. Like, I got so many people put in jail because I know how to read faces. Trading places or trading faces. Trey Songz is watching too. They set up his whole head because his baby mama's a big ass op. I'm gonna read her face too. Trey Songz baby mama. I can't help but wait. I can't help but wait. Oh, Caro Colon. His baby mama is messy. Yes, the cartel. Yeah, and she's very goofy. And I'm gonna tell you who her best friend is on YouTube. Ooh. Obama. Let's look him up. Trey Songz. And I have to talk about this because there's something about trading faces like magic that they were using to like switch faces with spell works, because to break this, it's a type of magic in space. And that's why they have that facial recognition software, because people were starting to read faces. And like, you look different yesterday. You had a different nose yesterday because you're a clone. Yes. And you saw Rocky, he put it in his latest music video. Trey Songz baby mama's a big ass op. Her forehead says, I will never divinate. Her son's forehead says, this is not my mom. I can divinate. I'm a high priest. I look like my daddy. Ooh. Let's look what her face says. Trey Songz's face says, I'm taking care of my son. That's all I know how to do. Really, I'm really a hood nigga. Stop playing with me because I sing. Her face says, I set up his whole hood and got buzzed down on the video. Brockton niggas, hey. Ooh. Ooh. Obama, what does his face say? Who taught you to hate yourself again? His face says, I will have you fucking killed. Don't ever play with me and have Donald Trump in office after me. His face says right here, don't fucking call my phone at 3 a.m. asking me when I'm coming to the office and if we're going to have cinnamon rolls from Queen, from Daisy or Mimi. I don't know. That's great. If you ever try to take a picture of my wife's ass, Virginia Penrod, so that you can have it because you're messy and trying to get ass shots, I will slap you. Get the fuck out of my face and my house and stop making me like lighter on like the internet because I know who I am. Thank you. I'm the president again, and yes, you know to stop calling my phone. I'm working on it. So now, anyways, anyway, like my friend Jessica from New Orleans likes to say, anyway, oh, oh, I'm telling you, you bitches done started something that's really good, really break Ah! Let's keep on going. I want to read one more face, and it's this bitch from YouTube. And she's also involved in this Fed program, setting men up. They will marry you, have whole babies to set you up with the feds while fucking on your whole hood and just making it seem like it's okay because the Fed said it was. Oh, you guys are really ridiculous. I think it's the Harrises. Let me look this up. I'm gonna show you her. You guys know her. She's always. She's not on this. She's not on this one. She's not on this one. This one. This one. This one. This one. You know her. They look Afro Latino. Yes, and they're from Texas. They will be on here. And she's always like doing cartwheels and stuff like that in her high heels, and she has two sons. And her too. She set him up for the Fed. With the Fed set up his whole hood. He's still trying to figure out why is everyone dead and just smiling. Okay, can we have rice only today? Why is it red? It's supposed to be orange. She thinks I'm cute. She wanna have sex. Girl, knock it off. You know you can't have this. Okay. I'm gonna try to find them real quick. They're not in the program. You guys know her, and the husband is like dark skin, Afro Latino with glasses. That's the high priest that could, because he's really dealing with her. There's an officer that recently passed away in Houston, Texas. I'm gonna show you this. Houston officer, I think it was like officer passed away, Texas. He was like young. Yeah, I'm gonna find him. It was like a young officer that passed away in Texas. I think it may have been Houston. Um, yeah, his photo's not on here, but it's in the news. And he got killed because of this bitch. I need to show her face to like really show you guys what she did. Because once I show her face, his family's gonna be able to get like support. It's not the Harrises. They both work in tech. Everyone can find them on YouTube. You just have to scroll. The Harrises. He's away too. Damn it. Oh, Harrises. I'm trying to find out their name like that. But I wanted to show you guys them. Dang. Yeah, because she has like her own like website, and I went on it. I'm gonna see if I can like find it. I'm trying to find them. I think it's like they're the Harris family, like popular YouTube family, Texas. I don't know. Yeah, they're from Texas. You guys should know, you guys will know them. A lot of people know who I'm talking about. Yes, she was involved in this Fed program too. I wanted to read her face because I think it's so funny that she's running around with two kids that are completely opposite, like skin textures and things that people don't know. She's trying to have sex with her husband's brother and was fucking on like several niggas all throughout Houston, Texas, and burnt hell of people and started hell of drama. Top 10 couples. Nope. They're in one of those, so they're not in this one. Shit. Look at U.S. citizens, 4 U.S. citizens missing, feared kidnapped in Matamoros, Mexico. They were kidnapped because they were starting shit. What? That's all the evidence that you need. Look at this. They hopped out, opened the car, bounced out treatment, and snatched all those souls up. Everyone got their car together to snatch these souls and put them in the truck. That's enough. So let me go ahead and look into this. I'm trying to find her. They're considered like a Black family blog. I'm gonna find them later. Yeah, Afro Latina, they're like Dominican, I think. And she's starting too much shit. Wow. Very messy. I wanted to read her face. So that's it, you guys. I just wanted to show you guys that and some of the stuff that was going on and put up this nonsense that they've been doing, okay? Oh, I'm gonna be so mad. Oh, I'm gonna remember their name like right after, but it's okay. Whew. So then you guys, that is what I have for you, okay? For this message, this transmission. This is gonna go like unlisted, so you guys will still be able to watch it, but it's not gonna just be